It's time to pick it up. Let's go for gold.
Tonight, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's Sunday Sports. It's the Miami Dolphins taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Miami Dolphins. Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. They come in playing pretty well, 6-3 in their last 9 games.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Steelers, they come into this one off a bit of a clunker last time out, a loss that ended their 5-game winning streak. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They're led out by a former number 2 overall pick in the draft from BYU and Zach Wilson.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
Here's Achane to start the drive. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Wilson. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. Now it's Wilson. Johnson's got it complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Hill going to go in motion right. On second down, a run by Achane. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. The numbers for him from a week ago: 21 carries, 122 yards.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type of a game, and I know his teammates and coaches, they feel exactly the same way.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. They go play action with Wilson. Open man downfield is Hill. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 23. Here's Wilson to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Patton. And down inside the 15 he goes. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Achane on the counter. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Up the middle, it's Edwards. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, CD, you see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra next man up since the Friday night light games in high school. It's 3 simple words, but they're absolutely perfect to use, and everyone has adopted them. Next guy up, do your best.
And his kick is good. And the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3.
And it does. They'll go to the 3 points were put on the board.
And makes it across the 20 as his game up at the 23-yard line.
So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
And he did everything possible to rally his team to a win last week, didn't he? What did he throw for?
Over 450 yards.
I mean, that's a pretty phenomenal performance. So, obviously, he and the offense were clicking pretty well. The other 2/3, though, that comes into question. Defense and special teams, they'll need all of them to play better in this one, too.
They go play action here on 1st down.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended target.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You talk about this Miami defense.
This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL. But it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test, going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
That is caught. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When you give up points on the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
They do, and it's also walking that fine line mentally, too, as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave up a field goal. Let's go back and at least equal that, guys. But if we don't, you don't want them to feel like it's the end of the world either. Nice that they were able to pick up the first down there, help them relax a little bit.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
They'll find Hodgins there, complete.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 30. A good pickup there of 22. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 30-yard line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw again. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Washington. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that...
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there.
His 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. But just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Riley Patterson now for the extra point.
He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago.
There he goes left side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards there, a big one. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Again, it's Achane.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. To throw is Wilson.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or 2, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
Waddle's first catch, good for a first down.
Throwing is Wilson.
Another catch there for Waddle.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Up the middle, Achane.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
3rd and 2. Now Wilson rolling to his right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing 3rd down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here. Give him a chance.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Durham Smythe, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Dolphins have retaken the lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 10-7. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays, and it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins.
This taken in at the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. To start their next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Now a play fake here on first down. He finds Pickens over the middle. And he's brought down. The numbers from a week ago for Pickens. 5 catches, 106 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
Eluding the pressure, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. (10-7) our score after one right here on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. They'll set up a throw. And he's got him. Got his man on the in route. Complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Seventh play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. They'll set up to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3.
And this is a commentary in today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Achane on 1st and 10 to the 36-yard line. Stop there.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. He was able to make the play.
9 yards. That'll go for a gain of, bring up 2nd down. They'll run. Achane. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Flushed out right.
Got an open man. It's Pickens.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Now back to throw. Flush to his right.
That's going to be caught by Pickett.
Almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able.
Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From midfield now, here's Wilson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
A run straight ahead with Achane.
And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line.
58 yards rushing for him now to this point. Now 2nd and 3. And now an audible here into something else.
Now Wilson.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Hill's hit, and he lost the football. And it looks like Steeler football. It is. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw here.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Escaping the pressure right.
And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down.
They're going to try and throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Patting them.
On the handoff, it's Achane.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now Wilson.
That's going to be caught by Waddle.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
In search of 4 yards down.
Here's Wilson.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call.
Achane.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is 3rd and goal.
They'll run it. Achane with it.
And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Devon Achane with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game.
And the Dolphins add 6 to their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Steelers ready for their next possession.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They're going to look to throw.
Completes this one to Pickens.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Starting to rack up the yardage here in this first half. 5 catches now and a 1st down. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Finding Pickens for another catch.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Now a handoff up the middle.
Griffith.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Flushed out right.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant with a throw to the safety valve, but it's 4th down.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Flush to his right.
Batted at the line, but he still brought it in.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. Up the middle they go. It's Griffith. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Griffith.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Steelers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point try now for
It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They got to take care of business first.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 5. Now it's Wilson. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Finding room at midfield. And gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. 2nd down and a yard. Throwing again here, Wilson. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. You know, Wilson going to change things up here. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the catch made, it's Patton. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. 2nd down and 4. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Wilson. Out route to Hill, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Wilson. Open man is Waddle, complete.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now it's Wilson.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Touchdown, Dolphins. A great play there as the first half is winding down.
And the Dolphins will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And the fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll drop to throw.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
They'll throw now on the final play. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw here's incomplete. So the two teams will head to the locker rooms here in Miami with the Dolphins on top. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis, where it was the Colts who were able to come away with the home victory. Anthony Richardson, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. From there, let's stay in the Midwest and head down to Kansas City to check on the Chiefs at Arrowhead. And they were losers in their ball game to the visiting Dallas Cowboys. Chuba Hubbard, a touchdown run in the victory. And then lastly, we wrap up the week with a good one on Monday Night Football between the New England Patriots and the Washington Commanders.
The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drop?
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Dolphins have got it. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
They'll give this to Achane. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here's Wilson to throw. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Give him 9 yards on the 2nd down screen play. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Wilson now off the bootleg. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Credit the sack to Leighton Vander Esch. On now the Miami field goal unit. He connected on his first, this from 41. And his kick is indeed good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So the fumble recovery had him set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
The Steeler offense set to regain possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
16 more on that one and another first down.
On play action, they'll throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
2nd and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
And that one complete to Hodgins.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 23. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Back to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And, oh, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw caught by his receiver, Hill.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Now Wilson wants a different look. Now they'll change things up.
On 1st down, Wilson. This one complete to Patton. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space.
Here's Achane.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Achane gets it from the gun.
And they'll get him down after a pickup. Of 8, 2nd and 2.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 2.
They go play action with Wilson.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's H.M.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 9 yards the pitch down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down.
They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Zach Wilson, an 8-yard touchdown run,
as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
He finds his man, complete. That's Cox.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it, try and run for it. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
1 second down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. On 2nd down now, it's Griffith, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They'll run on first down. Griffith, a little second effort there on the strong run, and then drop just inside of the 20.
This 2nd and 4.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd down, it's Cox. And it was the stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Griffith. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. but a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A yard all they need, but it's third down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. They're going to try and run. On third down and short and everything well executed, he not only gets the first down, Charles, he gets the touchdown as well.
And you see the defense commit to the run so often in these situations, but there's always that little bit of hesitancy, isn't there, partner? Thinking that they may play action you. They took advantage of that hesitancy and found their way into the end zone with a running play.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run from Achane. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on second down. Achane here, they stay on the ground.
And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play.
The Dolphins on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Throwing is Wilson. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And bulldozing his way through. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. They'll look to throw.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he comes back with one complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw again.
Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 26.
13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
They'll find Hodgins there complete.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Up the middle they go. It's Cox. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year, number 8 overall. And the Steelers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. They'll try and run it here. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. Now he's loose again. He's on his way. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. 161 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Wilson. Touchdown. Juwan Johnson from 3 yards out. And the Dolphins are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Wilson going to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
2nd down and inches. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Bradley Chubb, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Back to throw now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And that is incomplete. And the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Running right, here's Achane. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Now run by Achane.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The offense on third down tonight, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. This is Achane. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Wilson changing the play. Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. Here's Achane. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Good gain there on first down. It keeps him in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. Here's Wilson. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. To throw is Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Patton. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Now it's the first involvement on the ground for the backup running back. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. Touchdown, Dolphins. Colby Parkinson. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got a man here, it's Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards for number 11. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 more there and another first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. They'll look to throw here. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
This taken in right around the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Miami's offense set and ready to go. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
On third down, here's Edwards. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for Miami, the win moves them a couple games over 500 now at 7-5. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again.
Meanwhile, for the Steelers, it's a loss that could hurt them come playoff seeding time as they drop to 8-3. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Dolphins are winners here as we say so long from South Florida.